Hi, it's your coach Joe Lucas. Welcome to Thursday. Welcome to the 16th of November. And, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to make this brief. It never seems to work out that way. I've got a car coming. I'm heading to New York today. Tomorrow, Friday, we're actually going to be hosting our Magellan Strategic Day for all of our Northeast members. So looking forward to that. Because I've got a car coming, let's get into it. What I want to do today is really talk about since we're kind of going over the kind of review and benchmark system, the new one that I'll be releasing in a few weeks, I want to talk to you about PMD, positive mental diet. And this is not going to be some rah-rah motivational thing. Let's just talk strategy for a second, okay? Here's the reality. I know all of you, as I, have to know what goes on in the world. I know we can't live under a rock or in a cave or anything like that. I mean, I get that, okay? You need to know what goes on in the markets, in the economy, social, political, economic. I get all that, okay? However, if your first hour of the day is consumed with that and email, I will guarantee you that you go into a day with a certain psychology, a certain mindset, and not the one that's going to make you a lot of money, not the one that's going to elevate you to that next level. So here's the distinction I want to give you, or the metaphor I want to share with you today. Mental attitude, mental diet, right? What we put in here is as important, maybe even more important than what an athlete puts in their body to fuel themselves, okay? Because if you think about it, what you put here permeates your world, right? It affects your belief system, your values, how you talk to yourself, your perception of yourself. It's like, why don't you just go on sugar, right? And I mean that. Like, if you're an athlete, imagine eating pure sugar. Well, that's what the news is to us. It's like pure sugar, right? It gets us emotionally engaged, right? But then it messes us up, right, for the rest of the day. There's a couple rules. Number one, and it's interesting. I just talked to a client about this a day ago, and so its timing is perfect here. Couple rule strategies. Number one, first hour of the day, do not start with the news. Do not go for your phone, right? Go get a book. I know, one of those like hard copy things, or find a way to just do not put the TV on, right? Whatever happened, good or bad, will still be there in 60 minutes. It will, all right? It's just a habit you have, so you need to be very intentional about that. Now, I'm going to make an admission. I read the Wall Street Journal every day, and I've done that for, oh my gosh, 30, 35 years, right? So, but here I am telling you not to deal with that, right? You know when I read the Wall Street Journal? 8 o'clock at night. Because day's over. I've brought it, I've done it, and now I'm going to get educated, right? And if there's anything really, really bad, I'm sure I'll find out about it throughout the day, right? So I'm not saying to not be aware. I'm just saying think about your sequencing, right? That's number one. Number two, so if we're gonna kind of maybe not limit ourselves on the bad stuff, i.e. news, but at least we're gonna kind of put it in a place where we're not gonna, like breakfast is supposed to be the most important meal of the day. Well, what you put in your brain and what you focus on the first hour of the day is the most important thing. All right, 60 minutes. Think of it that way. All right. So what I want you doing instead is I want you to find stuff that you resonate with. And what I mean by resonate with is, like maybe it's more spiritual in nature, maybe it's more motivational in nature, right? Maybe it's more empowerment. Everybody's got their thing, right? Or combinations of things. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you, hey, just listen to me or just watch me. Find speakers, consultants, authors, coaches that you resonate with. You look, to me, I'm like a chef. Okay, I cook a certain way, right? My belief set, right? My strategies, my communication style, it's a certain way. Many of you love it. That's why you're here watching me, right? Some of you don't, and you move on to something else. I mean, it's just, hey, this is what I cook. This is what I'm known for, right? You've got to find, people that you resonate with. So a couple strategies real quick. Number one, if you just go to YouTube, like a YouTube channel, put the YouTube app on your phone, and just literally search motivational, success. If you have, some gurus you like whether it's Tony Robbins or Brandon Bouchard or whoever else is out there, and their names escape me now. Go find somebody you resonate with, right? And just follow them. Get some stuff in your head that's going to serve you. So many of you have this belief set that, oh man, I got to know what's going on, because if a client calls and they're going to want to talk to me about this, like you're CNN or something, right? Like, trust me, maybe 20 years ago, right, when the markets consisted of, maybe 25 years ago, right, the nightly business report, right, and then the 5-minute blurby on Channel 7, ABC, NBC, and CBS, right, and then that was it. And then you got the Wall Street Journal the next day, and you look at the stock charts, right? Your clients, if your clients need you for that, you got some bigger challenges. What we need to focus on is making sure we put good things in our head, right? Mentally, right? So I want you into books. Look, biographies are great. So if there's an athlete you admire, or a political leader, or a military leader, or just a human being in general that you admire, go read about them. You'll learn. I love biographies because biographies will tell you what the person believes, their belief set, their mindset, right? If you saw my other video yesterday or the day before, mindsets are everything, right? What you believe, what the makeup of it is. So I love biographies because I can go and I can forget 90% of it. But there's going to be these little nuggets in there, right, that are going to make all the difference in the world to me. And that's what you need to do also. You need to go identify, but Brian Tracy, now I got some names coming to like Brian Tracy, right? Whoever else that really kind of floats the boat for you, go follow them. Go indulge yourself, right? It's free. YouTube is free. Podcasting, free. Go find your favorite authors. Obviously we do a podcast with this. There are plenty of other podcasts out there. Go find things you identify with, and driving into the office, right? What are you listening to on the radio? ESPN, NPR, right? Hey, that's not going to make you any money. Control your mental diet, right? PMD, positive mental diet. Think of yourself, if you were to do this, it is like you're an athlete, and now we're going to put you on this high-level nutritional program. It's going to radically improve your results athletically. The same thing is true by controlling what you put in your mind. It will radically improve your economic results. So I got a car to catch to get to a plane, to get to New York. So have a great day today, and I'll see you all again very soon.